Hey guys, I'm just checking out a boat at Gulf Harbour. It's like a Mel 33. Look at that light around here. I love this configuration with the see-through door, the thing. It's really light. It's really cool. Some other cool things, I like the woodwork, the teak and holly there. But I don't know if I'm going to be moved to do it as a project. The motors could put in, and it's cheap, but the motors could put in. Been there before with the motors, and it's a bit of a performance. It's running if you put CRC in, apparently. But so at the price, at the price it is, it'd almost be worth buying, getting the motor reconditioned. I'm not a big fan of pulling motors in and out, because in boats you've got to line it up, and that's, I find, a bit of a hassle. Well, it is a hassle, but if I could get someone, they don't really need to be a marine mechanic, because it's just a pretty simple diesel motor. Maybe I could even rebuild it myself. It's just a Yamaha. I mean, they have them in Yamaha. Don't just make marine engines, that bulldozer engines, digger engines, like all sorts of things. So most mechanics that can do that sort of work could do it. So if you pulled off the head and maybe like rebuilt it, but then is the equation then worth it? Because value wise, no, it's never worth it with boats anymore, because they're worth so little. The engine's running, it would be worth a bit more, but not enough to warrant doing it. So you have to do it for the reasons of wanting to do it. And I'm not sure about this. I mean, I love the configuration. I love this berth here. Let's have a look at the table. Nice table. This berth in here doesn't really grab me. I mean, once those sails are out, it's probably reasonably big, but it's a bit of mould in here. What's that? Is that dozy? Yeah, see, once you start looking and wonder if it's dozy, then you sort of, you're talking about quite a lot more work. Yeah, I don't know, but it is lovely. It reminds me of that, doesn't it remind you of that lid guard I had a couple of years ago? It's the same layout, it feels like the same size, but that lid guard didn't even have enough headroom for me. This has got enough headroom for me. How's it going forward? Yeah, I mean, I'm only 5'6" or something, so it's low. A lot of people would struggle with this, would be a bit of a drawback for a lot of people. Interestingly enough, when I walked up to it, I thought the cabin sides were quite high, disproportionate to how the boat looked, and it actually didn't grab me in that way. But I'm going to go out and have a look at it. I mean, it's got a lot going for it. It's got a sugar scoop on the back. It's got nice windows, and you can tell it's been loved and been sailed. And that's real good stuff. So if it was just a motor and that's sorted, then this could be a really awesome boat as well. For a while. I mean, eventually the maintenance is going to get on top of it. I mean, in a way, they're all kind of terminal now. Are they? Is that true? But you wonder with, the prices being so little, then people are reluctant to put real money into them. So, I guess in a way it is, sadly. But I guess in 100 years, all these boats will be gone. Well, they will be. But maybe not 50 years. But anyway, isn't it lovely? Nice, as you go on, you become more a fan of wood. I think the more time you spend around boats, the more you appreciate wood and just how beautiful it is and how nice it looks and how good it feels to be surrounded by wood. It really is very nice. Apart from that, I'm still in the tiny house. I'm waiting for some legal bits of paper before I start building a little house which I've designed. And things are going fairly well. Trucking along, had a bit of holidays, bought another motorbike. I bought a Honda Rebel 500, which is really fun. Took that over the Coromandel for a ride, burst my eardrum. That sucks a bit. And but apart from that, life's ticking on. It's nice to be on a boat, even if I'm just looking at it. I'm not sure if I'm going to buy it. price-wise, it's hard not to, because it's peanuts, really. It's bloody peanuts for what it is. But I have to think, you know, I have to really think, because of one of the last ones I did, Autumn, which I really, really liked, you know, that Salt House, I ended up giving it away, because I was just like a bit overwhelmed with moving onto the land and getting all that stuff, and I was like, really can't be bothered with this. So I have to be careful that I'm not just chucking money away with this as well, you know, like if I commit to it, I need to commit to it and say okay, and then get the part of the problem would be actually even just getting it out of here with the engine not running. I mean, I can sail it once it's out of the harbour, but getting out of the marina without bumping anything, you know, you need to tow it, and that's a bit of a palaver. So anyway, I'm going to go look at the outside and have a good think about it. Hope you're all well. Nice to be here, nice to be alive, nice to be talking about boats, and if nothing else, it's nice to be looking at a pretty boat, you know. You said the teak's worn out. Walking over it, I can't feel that it's soft, but it's under here. You look at, no, that looks tidy. I mean, that's not all of it. That's because, you know, it can be tidy in one place and having leaked in another. But that doesn't look too bad. I mean, certainly the maintenance has, you know, been ganging up, and he was quite open about that. And I also, you know, that's part of why it's priced so well. But you've got to be careful with the price. Like, things are priced well. They're also priced well because the economy is so bloody awful. And you know, you look on TradeMe and there's bargain boats, but they're still not selling. So, you know, like, you really got to, so different to what it was a few years ago where I could I'll buy that boat and, you know, it can't really, I'll do with it, it can't really go bad, but now it can go bad, like that one I just gave away. So, and also the costs that can potentially occur around, so it definitely deserves sober consideration. And also I'm going to be building a house soon, but I do like it. So I have a look around and see how we go, and I'll let you know on the next video what the adventure, if it unfolds or does not. Bye.